Hey, I'm Cherry Bomb Pop. You're watching Cherry Rants. And if there's something that I said that offended you, maybe your dumbass should have read the description below. Kaylee, bye!
Your mission, Cherry, should you choose to accept it, is to bring chaos to planet Flipside on Monday nights. As always, should you or any part of the Bomb Pop force be caught or killed, the head of Vixie Squad will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's up, fuckers? Y'all, there's times I can't tell if I'm just in a bad mood or if everything around me is just really fucking annoying.
Tacos are more important than pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, I said what I said.
You can fuck off. And when you get there, you can fuck off from there too. Then fuck off some more. Just keep fucking off. And when you get back here, go fuck off some more. And then fuck off again. I judge those motherfuckers on if they're an asshole or not. What's up, fuckers? I'm Cherry Bomb Pop. Welcome to Cherry Rants. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Brittany. How are you, honey? We're going to be discussing some of the dangers that truck drivers have to face and deal with on a daily. We're also going to be discussing food costs versus restaurant costs. I forgot to pull up the ticker today, sorry. And we're also going to discuss owning someone because people feeling like they own you because they gifted you on social media. Hey, Mel, what's going on? So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. If I can remember where the ticker went. Oh, that's not it. I'll put it up there. It's probably under banners, right? Yeah, there you go. So, how's everybody doing today? As far as hazards for truckers, there's a lot that they have to deal with on a daily, guys. We can start out with road conditions, because if it's too crappy outside, guess what? Depending on what they're hauling is going to depend on if they are going to move or not. I think I spelled that right. No, I didn't. We're just going to leave the ticker alone today then. This is just what we're going to do. Hashtag blame Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy? So you've got road conditions, okay? Like, for instance, mine is a flatbed driver, which means he can also haul oversized loads and whatnot. Now, with oversize, depending on weather conditions, is going to depend on if you can move or not. If it is too windy, too rainy, if it's snowing too much, if it's just chaotic weather, oversized loads can't move because they're over a specific weight limit. And it can cause more damage than good if they end up in an accident, get rolled over, things like that. People driving like assholes. That's a hazard that they have to deal with on a daily. Actually, all the time. Like, down to pretty much whenever somebody feels like fucking cutting a truck driver off. Yeah, that's not only putting the driver's life in danger, it's the surrounding people, it is the families of the people, the person who caused the wreck, it's the families of the drivers. There's a lot of people that it affects. You've got dispatchers, you've got dispatchers telling you need to be here by a specific time because they don't give a shit about how much drive time you have during the day or not. Yeah, less than 500% or 500 foot visibility. Hi, Dane. You've got dispatchers trying to push you to your limits. You've got brokers, which are the people who find loads for you or people who disperse loads up your butt because you've got to do this or you've got to do that. You've got your distributors and the people that you're delivering to up your butt or making you wait. Hey, Corey. So there's a lot of things that truckers have to deal with on a daily, and it does cause them stress. It causes medical issues from too much stress. Hey, Chrissy. It causes a lot of issues for a lot of drivers. And people don't take that into account because instant gratification is definitely a thing, and people don't care. When did we stop caring as a species about our fellow human? It's sad for the simple fact of there are people out there. And here's the thing about the trucking industry. It is in the top 10 most dangerous jobs in the United States, let alone the world. And people are pissing and moaning about truck drivers all the fucking time, talking about, oh, they're too slow. Do you understand that they are regulated to speeds because they carry up to 80,000 pounds for a regular load, oversized loads, heavy haul loads, other loads like that. Even bull hauling, cattle hauling, any kind of livestock hauling can be more than that. And they have to have specialized permits for those. Like when a driver picks up a load at the company, and I'm sorry, when the driver picks up a load that the company loads and it's messed up the way they loaded it and the driver takes shit for it. Exactly. So the company that mine works for, they have to strap their loads and they have to secure their own loads. Okay. Now they've hired people to do this in the main yard where they pick up their loads, but the drivers end up going back and fixing what the people did because they don't always do it right. Not only that, but like, here's another hazard, especially for flatbed drivers. When they're strapping their loads or they're chaining their loads, they can be snapped by bungee cords that they're securing their loads with. They can, if a strap that is rated for 5,200 pounds snaps, it's coming at the driver. I've been smacked in the head with more bungees than I can care to talk about. Do you know what it's like to be hit in the face with a cheater bar, which is a bar that you help secure your load down with? That can take your head off. Just strapping a load can be dangerous, you guys. Legitimately. So it's not something to be taken lightly, and people just automatically out in the regular world take truck drivers for granted because they think, oh, well, it's not a big deal. It's just a truck driver. Well, here's another thing that people need to worry about. Okay. Right now, we've got a lot over on the West Coast. There's a lot of shipyards that don't have people to get these loads off of these ships, okay? Sorry. Which does actually, it affects the rest of the country at this point, okay? Because if you can't get those loads off of those ships onto a truck or onto a train, people are going to start getting pissy because they can't go to the store and buy what they need or want. So that's another hazard that we're having to deal with. You've been hit in the face with a door latch, almost broke your nose. Oh my God. Yeah, like Vixie says, don't forget to like and share. And off of that, there's already a driver shortage of truck drivers. We are literally, there's over 1 million driver truck shortage. That means we need over 1 million more truck drivers to be able to get all of these loads out. And we don't have them because not enough people see the benefits of the trucking industry. So here shortly, people are going to start getting pissy because they can't go to a store. They can't buy what they need. They can't buy what they want. They can't get it on the internet because the delivery isn't being made because it's either stuck in a harbor or we have we're short on a driver to drive a truck to get this shit to you guys. But yet nobody sees a problem. I see a huge problem. We're trying to get that light out of my glasses, by the way. That's not working very well. I apologize. I did put the black backdrop back up today, guys, since it is the end of the spooky season and it was time to take them down. So as small as I am, when I do go help Justin with his loads, I've actually hurt myself helping him in quite a few ways. Now, it's not the safest thing that I do, but if I am trying to get a strap to click one more click, I will either lay on the cheater bar, which can actually hurt me, and that's not safe, or I actually hang off of it, which is not safe either. Don't do that if you ever help a flatbedder strap down a load. I have not been paying attention, and I have walked forehead first into an empty trailer. I saw stars. That was fun. I've been hit with straps coming over the load. I've been snapped by bungees. And I'm not even a truck driver, you guys. I'm just out there trying to help my trucker get his load strapped down so he can get home or he can get out and do what he needs to do. It's not fun sometimes. And depending on what you haul is going to depend on what other kind of hazards you're going to face. I'm sure Dane can tell you all about all the hazards he's seen, he's experienced. Now, granted, trucks are becoming more, I don't know how to say this, technologically advanced for themselves. Like the truck that mine drives has sensors in it in the front of the grill that will do things like tell you how far the vehicle in front of you is, so you can work with that. It'll tell you how fast the vehicle in front of you is going. I have seen where Justin's truck has completely shut down because it thought it was going to be in a wreck because something got in front of one of the sensors and we didn't know it was on the grill. So it literally shut the truck down. We were in California where the speed limit for trucks is 55, but yet he was going a little bit faster than that. And somebody cut us off doing 60 miles an hour and the truck slowed itself down. Now, granted, these sensors are great and they're there for safety reasons. However, do you know what it's like to be at a dead stop in high-speed traffic? Because that wasn't fun. That was scary as shit. Did not enjoy that whatsoever. There's a lot of hazards that they have to deal with and dangers that they have to face on a daily. And all I'm asking is give them the room that they deserve. Stop disrespecting them for the shit that you think that they're not doing. It's not always a trucker's fault. Do you know why dash cams were invented? I don't, but what I believe they were invented for is so, like, in the past, before dash cams, if a semi was involved in an accident, it was automatically just assumed that it was the truck driver's fault, when it necessarily wasn't. Now there's dash cams to prove that it's not always 100% the truck driver's fault. And I think it's a good thing. I don't necessarily agree with the inward-facing dash cams, but the outward-facing dash cams, I think they're a great thing to have, because then less truck drivers can be blamed for something that isn't their fault. So I think it's just, there's a lot of things that truck companies, the companies that make trucks, I think that there's a lot of things that they're doing that are better for the industry. So there won't be as many hazards and dangers to face on a daily. And if people would actually stop and do what they're supposed to when it comes to giving trucks the room that they deserve. Just because they're not going the speed limit on a highway doesn't mean that you need to cut them off. It doesn't mean that if they're trying to pass you that you need to speed up to prove that you can go faster. Just get the fuck out of their way, or get the fuck off the highway, or at some point you're going to end up fucking dead. It's that simple. You get in a fucking front of a goddamn semi and you fucking stop on a dime. They can't do that. You can kill yourself doing that. Do you understand that? You can end up dead. Dead. You're not coming back from that shit. Seriously. I don't know how much more I can get into that without screaming nothing, but you're gonna fucking die if you keep doing the stupid shit you're doing. Give them the fucking room. If you don't appreciate the fact that they're driving slower, go around them. It doesn't mean cut them off. Just go the fuck around them. Because you are not just affecting yourself. You are not just affecting that driver. You're affecting however many people are around you. You're affecting multiple families. And people want to sit there and bitch, whine, and complain. Well, it was the semi's fault. No, motherfucker. It was your fault for being impatient. Plain and simple. Stop being an asshole. Fuck, I've seen where people get pissed off because one truck can do 62 miles an hour and the other one can do 65, and they're dead still because the one who's doing 65 is trying to go around the one who's doing 62, and it's a 2-lane fucking highway or a 4-lane highway, so there's 2 lanes per side. But regardless, people get pissed off about that. Why are we getting pissed off? Why can't we just be patient about it? I understand we all have places to go, but if people would slow the fuck down and think about what the fuck is going on around them, we would not have these problems. Just be fucking patient. So we're going to break away from that for just a little bit. I'm getting a little heated about it. But what else we can talk about is the food costs from a grocery store and you cooking at home versus going to a restaurant. I understand that it's easier to go down and pay to eat at a restaurant, and restaurants are becoming better with health choices, but there's a reason why it costs so much to eat out. You've got to pay the price of the food incorporates the bills for the building that covers electricity, the rent, the water, the heating, the cooling. You've got to pay the staff, so that's included. Waitresses and waiters don't make shit for money. They live off their tips, but they still have to be paid. Everybody who works in the building still has to be paid. Is it cheaper to eat at home versus eating out? Absolutely. But you got to remember, when you're sitting down in a restaurant and you're eating a meal, that meal that you're paying for is helping support the entirety of that building. That's the plain and simple truth of it. I don't always feel like cooking at home, but and there are places where it is actually cheaper to eat out at every day versus cooking at home. But then again, you're going to run into health issues later. Well, at least I am. I'm not a medical professional at all, but I know if I ended up eating out every day and eating what I wanted to eat out every day, I would end up dying because, well, cholesterol's a thing. Also, we do have links down below in the description. There should be one for the Discord for Planet Flipside, so you guys can catch up on what's going on with us, what game we're playing, what show is coming on, the food porn, which I've been really bad about, guys. I should have taken pictures of my chili last night, and I didn't do it. Hi, Muriel. So there's that. I have a link to my socials. Anybody who purchases anything off of my merch site, the money is automatically going to be sent directly over to the owners of the station when I receive the money so that they can put it back into the channel. Hi, hubby. So we've got all that going on, guys. We just ended Animal Crossing on Bitches with Switches, and we had a really good time tonight, guys. It was really fun. Just to let you know, it looks like we're going to start planning on which island we're going to be going to. So we don't spend the whole hour island hopping. But yeah, the reason why it costs so much to sit down and eat in a restaurant is because that money goes back into the restaurant, whether it's a mom and pop shop or a corporate. I mean, corporates even started out as mom and pop shops. So there's a reason why it costs so much to eat out. And yes, it's more cost effective to eat at home, but not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody knows how to cook. Did you know that? I know people who have no idea how to cook. Like, I'm like, you don't know how to make mac and cheese? Can you follow directions? Do you know how to boil water? No? Let me teach you. I don't know, guys. It's astounding to me that there's people out there that don't know how to cook, but that's just my personal opinion. I was taught at an early age how to cook. So it's just kind of one of those things. When COVID hit, a lot of people that the trucker and I knew don't know how to cook because it's so accessible for them to go buy something like fast food or whatnot. Because as a society today, we're so much about instant gratification that it's just easy for us to go to a restaurant or go to a fast food joint and pick up food on our way home or whatever. So yeah, like I know when I'm on the road with my trucker, it's way easier for us to actually just pull over at a truck stop and get something at the truck stop because 95% of truck stops now have restaurants in them, whether they're fast food or like a sit down restaurant. So, and yes, we have the capability of cooking on the truck. I have it set up to where he's got a microwave, he's got an electric skillet. He has a little lunchbox that's almost like a crock pot that he can use. I can use a crock pot on the truck. I can use an air fryer on the truck. But usually when I'm on the truck, we've had a long day and I just don't feel like cooking. He's got a refrigerator so we can refrigerate things. Now, mind you, that refrigerator is the internal space is only like this tall, that wide, and about that long. So we don't have a lot that we can actually put in there. So usually it's like sandwich stuff. If he would defrost his freezer, which is this big by that long, he can fit a 1 pound tub of like hamburger meat in the freezer, which there's one that's completely iced in there at this point. And yes, you can buy other, you can buy like freezers that don't look like stereotypical freezers. And refrigerators for trucks that you can put food in. And I know a lot of drivers that do that because they're on the road so much. But most of the time, it's just easier to eat out when you're on the road. And it's not necessarily the most healthy choice. Like I said, there are restaurants that are starting to make healthier choices for their menus. There are truck stops that are trying to make healthier options for drivers out there, which I commend. But it's not always the easiest thing in the world to cook on a truck. I've been there. I've done that. Because you can't just wash your dishes when you're done. They don't have washing stations set up at truck stops, which, by the way, I have approached multiple truck stop companies and said, hey, this might be a good idea if you did that because they've got laundry stations. Why not just go ahead and set up a sink so you can do your dishes? Oh, wait. It's gotten to the point where I know drivers that literally take their dishes into the shower with them so they're able to clean their dishes. How would you feel if you weren't able to do your dishes when you need to do them so that you can eat? That's another thing people don't think about. That's another one of the dangers and or hazards, because it truly is, that truck drivers have to face. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? I'm a little ranty today. I ate too much sugar yesterday. I got a little sugar high, and then I woke up today. I was just feeling crappy. That's what happens when I do what I do. What else as far as food cost versus restaurant cost? We've covered the cost of the building, the cost of the staff. If there's a bar in the building, they have to cover the cost of the bar, which means there's extra things that they have to order. There's a lot behind why it costs so much to eat out. And granted, we now have delivery services, which makes everything great. If you live in an area that can happen. You're a little hungover, but you're feeling better? Good. I had a candy hangover this morning or this afternoon. It was not fun. But I put the new backdrop up. That was an accomplishment today. We're going to get into something here that I have absolutely experienced myself. And this was actually brought up by one of you guys. And that's when somebody thinks they own you because they gifted you on social media. Now, you can give gifts on certain social media websites when somebody is live. And if people put in a mailing address on their profile, you can absolutely ship them things. And I don't ever ask anybody to send me things. I don't ever ask anybody to send me money. Because I'm just not that type of person. There are people out there that also do things like, oh, if you gift me, I'll duet you, or I'll start following you back or whatever. And I find that to be completely wrong, because at that point, like, I get that they're doing it for views, but it's still wrong. And for somebody to think that they own you because they've gifted you is completely wrong. Now, here's my take on it. If I send somebody something, I did that out of the kindness of my heart. And I don't always get the opportunity to gift the people who gift me back. But I absolutely do things like make videos for them and shout outs and say, hey, this person sent me this. You guys should go follow them and support them as well, because they're out there doing something nice for somebody they may never meet again or ever meet in person, period, done in sort of in their life. And yes, we all have wish lists. And I absolutely wish I could get to everybody's wish list. I wish I had the money to do so. But if you gift somebody on social media, understand you did that voluntarily and they owe you nothing. They owe you not a goddamn thing. You don't own that person. You did something nice for that person, and whether they acknowledge that or not is up to them. But you did that voluntarily. They don't owe you shit. Plain and simple. Have I gifted people who have gifted me before? Absolutely. Have I sent people gifts? Absolutely. Have I expected anything back from them? Absolutely not. Because I don't expect anything from anybody. The only thing I expect from people, I don't hardly get anyway, and that's the respect of being a fucking human being. I don't expect people to love me. I don't expect people to like me. I don't expect people to hate me. I don't expect people to listen to me. I don't expect people to support me. Now, all of the positive things that I named off on those lists that I do get, I appreciate wholeheartedly, because without everybody who does these things for me, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I would not be sitting on this table being able to bitch about whatever the fuck I want to bitch about. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. I do appreciate that. I truly do, down to the bottom of my core. But if you think you're going to send me something and that you own me, or that I owe you because you did that, you're sadly mistaken. Wholeheartedly, 100% sadly fucking mistaken, because you voluntarily did that. Now, the fun thing about this is when somebody gifts me, I'll ask them what they want me to use it for. And Kira can attest to this, because she sent me the Bloodlust palette. And she said, hey, can you use this specifically for one of your OCs? And 95% of the time when I use that specific palette, other than on the makeup table, it is used only for that specific OC. I also keep people updated on things that they have gifted me with. If somebody sends me something and I'm making videos for TikTok and it's usable for that video, I use it in the video. It's not like I just hoard this shit and don't let anybody know what's going on with it. You can see what's going on with it. But to think that somebody owes you, or that you own them because you gifted them, fuck off with that bullshit.
Well, I guess I'm fucked again.
Nope, that's not right.
Warning, bullshit alert.
There you go. Absolutely fucking bullshit. Because here's the thing. If you expect somebody to be able to do the same thing that you can do, you might have a 50-50 chance. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. Plain and simple. I don't expect people to gift me or send me things. It's a lot of the reasons why I don't go live on TikTok anymore very often. Because when people do come in and gift me, I'm like, first of all, they're taking 66% of your money. I'm going to get 33% of that. And I don't know what I'm going to use it for. And now I feel like I owe them. But I don't owe them because they voluntarily did that. There was a guy, I shit you not, spent $500 on one of my lives. I went out and I adopted a cat, and I got everything that the cat needed with the part of the money that I got back. And he gets updates on the cat, and he hates cats. But I told him what I did with the money. Didn't have to. And he doesn't feel like I owe him anything. He's come into town, and we've met, and we went and sat down at a restaurant, and we bought him dinner. and we have a friendship. But that doesn't mean that I owe him anything because he fucking voluntarily paid TikTok $500 fucking dollars to give me half of that money because this is before they were taking 66%. But he never said, hey, you owe me. Hey, I owe you. No, none of that ever happened. Because that's not what I'm about. So if you gift somebody, understand you did that voluntarily. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's that plain and that simple. If you send something to somebody, that does not always mean that you're going to get a thank you. That does not always mean that you're going to get a shout out. That does not mean that you're always going to get a video. That means that you sent something to somebody and you can only hope and pray that they appreciate what you have sent them. Plain and simple. There's people that have sent me yarn and I have told them straight up, I will tell you what I do with this yarn. And I send pictures of the products. Oh, sorry, guys. I send pictures of the products that I make with them. Now, whether I sell it or not is another story, because some of the stuff I haven't sold. And there have been some times where I've used that yarn that I have actually sold a product with. But I always tell the people, hey, this is what it went to. I guess I have a very jaded sense of the world because I sit back and you guys tell me this stuff and I look into it and I just don't understand why it's give me. You owe me, you owe me, you owe me. I don't know nobody's shit except for the bill companies. Taxes. Normal shit. Now, like we make jokes about, how Vixie's my supervisor. She really is, honestly. Because without her and hubby and Mel and Doll, I wouldn't be doing this. Do I expect them to let me on every show? No. No, absolutely not. Did I expect them to say, hey, here's a show, take it? No. Do I appreciate what they have given me? Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I literally annoy the shit out of people with running my mouth on social media saying, hey, you need to follow this? Why aren't you subscribed yet? Absolutely I do. But it's because it's what I can do to help support the channel. Have I sent a big, huge package to Doll so that she could sell stuff on Etsy so that money can go back into the channel? Abso-fucking-lutely. I have. Do I expect them to say, hey, we owe you? Absolutely not. Because they don't owe me a fucking thing. They don't owe me a motherfucking thing. I do what I can for the channel to help keep it going. It may not be a lot, but they understand I do what I can. Just like everybody who's associated with the channel does. We all do what we can to keep this going. And we all appreciate each other because we're a family. And we know what it takes. I had somebody reach out to me today and said, hey, if you guys need help, let me know. She doesn't expect anything back. Not a damn cent. Not nothing. But she voluntarily said, hey, if you need help, I got you. Because she sees the kind of people that we are. So, there you go. 33 minutes into the show. And I'm already done with all the topics. Fuck around. What else can we talk about today, guys? Give me something that's not already on the list. Next week, by the way, we will be talking about expensive makeup, whether that's the cost of the makeup, the branding of the makeup, whether that is discount, like drugstore versus companies. That's going to be a little bit more extensive. Pink tax. If nobody knows what the pink tax is, that is where things for women cost more, like clothing, hygiene products. Why does it cost more than what it would cost a male? We're going to get into that. And we're gonna take a little bit of a side on that one, and we're going to go a little left, and we're going to talk about whether clowns are a threat or not really. We do have a guest, a Creator Corner guest this Saturday. Vixie, who's the guest? I know who it is. I know who it is. It's Liz Dean. No, that's not. Yeah, it's Liz Dean. It's May Dean's wife, and she makes dolls. And these are custom dolls that she makes. And she will be on with us on Creator Corner on Creators Corner. Sorry, I always forget the S. On Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Liz Dean, yep. I love her and I love May. Liz actually does have a YouTube channel, you guys, and I'm sure that we will put the link in there in the description for Saturday. Her handle is Dolly Pop. Woo! And if you're not following her on YouTube, absolutely please do so, because then you get to see how the products are made and things like that, which is absolutely astounding. I mean, the amount of work that goes into these dolls is fucking beautiful. And then on the 15th of this month, I have topics for Delightful, is what her YouTube channel is called. Awesome. It's DOLLITEFUL. That is her YouTube channel. So if you guys want to go check that out, go check that out and subscribe and ring her bell so that you can know when she puts up new videos. As far as the 15th is concerned, I have teenagers interrupting adult conversations, because you know, as teenagers, we all did that. And as adults, we find it annoying, even though we did it as children. We're also going to talk about schools and whether or not, and this actually honestly goes school by school. Some schools teach cursive, some schools don't anymore. Why is that? What do you think that's about? And also saying sorry repeatedly. That kind of annoys me, because I feel like somebody who does that is an abuse victim. And by no means am I downing abuse victims, because there's no reason to do that. If you're in an abusive situation, please by no means take offense to what I'm saying, because I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that to bring it to light so that you know that you don't have to apologize all the time once that relationship is dissolved. Once you're away from that relationship, you don't have to apologize all the time. It's okay. I do it myself. Justin does it all the time. And I tell him all the time, you sound like a fucking abuse victim. Stop it. And then on the 22nd, I have cartoons for everybody. Like adult cartoons, not like adult cartoons, but like cartoons for adults. Video games versus violence, and then books versus movies. I haven't quite got to the 29th yet, because I think I need to talk to somebody about scheduling if they want to come up and be on the show with me. I just haven't figured out which show we're going to do that with. And I know that I need to get a hold of Mystic, or Elsie, who's on our makeup table every Wednesday, because she is off on the nights that I do Cherry Rants, so that I want to bring her up for the makeup discussion. So other than that, guys, how was your day? What did you do today? Did you accomplish anything great today? Did you accomplish anything today? I think I did a good job today. I woke up today. I'm breathing. I'm alive. It's a good day. I haven't gotten really any of the house stuff done besides the dishes, because I was going to reheat some chili from last night. And then I found out that we ate all the cheese. So now I got to shred more cheese to put in the chili. You folded laundry? That's a big shit deal. It takes me 4 days to do a load of laundry. I wash it, I dry it, it stays in the fucking dryer for 3 days. And then I'm like, oh, I need to put this away before Justin gets home. And it's not because he's going to get mad at me because the laundry is not done, because he's not going to care. He's told me he doesn't care. It's a me thing. It truly is, because I feel like the house needs to be in a specific state when he gets home, which is what I will be doing all day tomorrow, is putting my house back in order. You made meatloaf and mashed potatoes for dinner? That's amazing. He keeps talking about he wants meatloaf. You wanted laundry. You started laundry and finished it. I bet your arms hurt. That's amazing. You did more today than I did. I did some dishes. I'm going to shred some cheese after the show. I'm going to feed myself, and then I'm going to start my laundry because I've got a couple of blankets that need to be washed. I've also got a bed that needs to be made, and I can't vacuum in the middle of the night because my teenager's home. So I'll vacuum tomorrow. I typically try to save all my big housework for Tuesdays since we don't actually do shows on Tuesday because we need a break too, guys, just so you know. Our filming schedule is a little hectic. Not that I'm complaining because I'm not. But what I'm doing is I'm explaining to everybody in the audience. Our film schedule, we do 14 or 15 shows a week. Okay. We got 3 on Wednesday, 3 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, and 2 on Monday. I didn't do the math. So we've got a lot of shows that we do. And we've got to get stuff done in between those shows. Like film videos for our social media. Yeah, we got to clean our fucking makeup. I got to clean my makeup brushes tomorrow. Because I forgot to do it today. I'll get on that. But, so, this is the last show for our week. Our week started on Wednesday. Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have the makeup table. And then we have family game night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And once family game night is over, about 30 minutes later, about 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, we do a Minecraft show. It's called Gaming with Vixie. Thursday, we have the makeup table at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then we have Homespun Magic at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then after Homespun Magic, we have Gaming with Vixie again for Don't Starve Together, which we can talk about now that I have a computer I can play on, which is a whole other story because I told Vixie the other day, you awoke a monster that I have put to bed because now I have access to video games. It's a bad thing for me. I have to make sure that I find balance between filming and video games and getting my house chores done, because otherwise nothing will get done and I'll play video games all the time. Friday, we have the makeup table at 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern. I apologize. That's right, because Wednesday nights is the one night that we have, hey, Cece, the one show that's not at 8 p.m. So that's at 9 p.m. And then afterwards, we have Minecraft. Friday, we have the makeup table at 4 p.m. And then we have, what is Friday? Oh, fuck. My brain farted. It's Doll's House. We used to have After Dark, but now we have Doll's House at 8 p.m. on Friday nights. So Doll can join us and catch up with us and let us know how she's doing and see what we're up to because we miss her dearly. She's out in the world working a full-time job and trying to balance everything. You have to put your video games in the other room so that, yeah, exactly. Like I have to balance out my time or else I feel bad because nothing will get done. Not that Justin cares because he doesn't. It's a me thing. I have to get my shit done. Saturday, we have the coffee table from 11 till noon. And then we have either a creator for Creator Corner and a Creator's Corner. I'm going to have to. Sunday, we have the coffee house at 11 a.m. because we cut an hour out of the coffee houses because we were running them for 2 hours. We cut an hour out of each because it was getting a little hectic. And then at 1 p.m. Eastern until 4 p.m. Eastern, we have the RPG Tavern where we are currently on a D&D campaign. It's Hubby and Jack and Brentley and Polite and me and Jellybean and Dane that we all get on and we do a campaign together. And then Sunday night, we have Bitches with Switches at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we can get on and scream at each other while we're playing Mario Kart, which is amazing. Sorry, my eyebrows looked weird for a second. And then Monday we come back at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we do from 5:30 to 6:30. We do Bitches with Switches Animal Crossing, which is hosted by the amazing Mel, the straight savage Mel. And then, of course, we come back and we have Cherry Rants after that. So that is our week, guys. Like I said, we got a lot of shows. I may not get the times right, but at least I know what shows are on most of the time. I've been having memory issues lately. I don't know what's going on. I'll figure it out later. It's okay. It'll all be all right in the morning. So for everybody who's in the audience, tell me, what's your favorite show? Out of all of our shows, what is your favorite? And I'll tell you mine. I hate the delay between the comments. Like, it takes so long for you guys. When you guys send a comment, it takes up to 30 seconds for us to receive those comments. My favorite show is not one that you would expect. You would think it would be Cherry Rants. It's in my top 5. You would think that it would be Homespun Magic. That's Doll's favorite show, by the way. My favorite show is Bitches with Switches. Homespun Magic is a great show, and so is Minecraft. Mario Kart, Bitches with Switches. Tie between the makeup table and Mario Kart. You like the coffee house and family game night? I like all of our shows, but Bitches with Switches is my absolute favorite. Homespun Magic is in my top 5. The makeup table is a great show. I love doing it. Got to get my fingers out of my face or they'll go in my mouth, and then I'll be sitting here for the next 20 minutes. We have a really good variety of different shows, guys. And I love that we have that because it gives us different things for different interests and diversity, and it's just a bunch of good stuff that we do. And trust and believe, we are trying to come up with other ideas for Homespun Magic besides crocheting. I have a hot glue gun and stuff that I can make wreaths with eventually if I get off my butt and do it. Family game night is Mel's favorite. I can see why. And you guys, I missed out on the new games for Not Another Family Game Night. Now, on Saturdays, if we don't have a creator for Creators Corner, we do things like Cards Against Humanity and Not Another Family Game Night. And this week, Not Another Family Game Night, they did new games. And I feel bad because I missed it. But I was hanging out with my trucker and some people, some friends, which we don't get to do often. You think Family Game Night is up there for you, but Creators Corner has a special place in your heart? I can see why. And if you guys can hear my stomach, I apologize. I haven't fed it today. I will after the show. It's going to make some really fucked up noises. Here's the funny part. It does it before I eat, and it does it after I eat. And I don't know why. Like, I know why it does after, but before, it's just there to make annoying sounds and shit. Also, Vixie changed the name of the Vixie Squad Coffee, because I can English it. The Vixie Squad Coffee House to Planet Flipside Coffee House, by the way. Now, we do typically have other links down below, like kendralash.com, where if you go to Kendra's website and you order anything off the website and use the code Vixie Squad, you get 20% off. And she does she makes wearable art. English today, you guys. I'm sorry. And until we are told otherwise, if you use Vixie Squad as the discount code, you do get 20% off. And she makes some amazing stuff, you guys. You guys have seen our earrings. You guys have seen our bracelets. You guys have seen our necklaces. Some of you guys have actually ordered from Kendra Lash. My friend Trish over at Mashika Creations over on Etsy. She does custom resin work where she does all of my plugs, by the way. And I changed my plugs out today. So she does all my plugs. She's made us necklaces. She's made Mel's gotten a necklace. Vixie's gotten stuff from her. She does some really good stuff. She's starting to get into beadwork since she is native. So if you use the code Cherry Bomb Pop, all big letters, all one word, you will get a 20% discount as well. We've got Doll's House Etsy shop on Etsy. So if you go over there and you don't buy anything, read the descriptions on the items because they're fantastic. She just got a new shipment of stuff in that she's got a catalog so she can put up and sell. But all of the profits from that go back into the channel. We do have the Planet Flipside merch website, so you guys can get stuff with our faces on it, and it'll help support the channel, and it's got stuff for all of the shows. And you guys have to remember with the Planet Flipside merch site, things go quickly as far as the designs. We do not keep the designs up all the time. They do change regularly. So we are regularly changing out the merch. So if Vixie says, hey, I'm taking this down, get it before you're never going to get it again, go get it so you can have it. We do have the Discord where I was talking about earlier, where you can get all the inside track on what's going on with the shows, if there's new shows. If you're playing on the Bitches with Switches like the Animal Crossing, that part of the channel has been popping lately. Everybody is all about playing Animal Crossing, and that part of the chat just blows up all the time. Like, I have to mute my notifications because they talk so much in there, and I love it. I adore it. But when you're walking through a store and your phone is consistently going off saying horrible things like, son of a bitch, it's not always the best thing to be saying in public. Not you. That's okay, though, because, I mean, people post in the Minecraft room as well. There's different games that we have set up in there so you guys can discuss them as well. Like I said, there's food porn in there. If you guys make TikToks or if you guys make likey videos or whatever socials that you're on, you can post links in there to your videos or to your pictures if you're on Insta. I know there's people that are in there specifically to post for their likey videos. There's a place where you can post just your TikTok videos. If you're doing makeup, we say, hey, throw a selfie down in the selfie thread or throw it into the makeup table. If it has to do with something specifically for one of the sections on what we do have in the Discord, feel free to throw something in there. I throw my projects that I've done all the time in Homespun Magic. You guys have seen me do that. Your fingers hurt from typing. You have a certification exam tomorrow and you've been shortened to a 111-page study guide down to 30 pages so far. Oh my God! My fingers would hurt too. Oh my goodness. I hope, and I know that you've got this. You've got it. You're going to get the certification. I don't know why. I mean, my fingers would hurt, but don't stress about it. You've got it. It's good. You're going to do great. Over 9,000 words. Oh my God. That's a lot of words, you guys. That's probably more words than I've said in this entire show. He's doing amazing. I'm so proud. So proud. But anyway, you guys, check out all the sites. Don't forget to like or dislike the video either way. It's okay with us. None of us are going to care if you dislike it. We're all going to love you if you like it. It's not a big deal. Everybody's got their opinion. Also, don't forget to ring the bell so you will know that you'll get notifications on when we are live. It will pop up and it'll say Planet Flipside is live, and it'll tell you what show is live. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all of your friends about us. Like, I legitimately tell random people when they come up and they say, oh, hey, like when I was at the restaurant last week or the week before that. Who did your makeup? Oh, I did. I do a makeup table 3 days a week on YouTube. You should follow and subscribe. You'll get to see more of that. And we have other shows as well because I understood the homework or the assignment. My brain, you guys, I'm so sorry. My brain is off like fuck today. So yeah. And on top of that, we're getting really full on family game night. We're getting really full on Mario Kart. It's almost a struggle to get in to be able to play with us, which is a great thing. But We want more people. We need more people because once we hit 500 subscribers, we are going to have a blowout of a giveaway, you guys. Like, I can't even tell you what's all in this giveaway loot box. Like, I did a rabbit. There's a makeup brush cleaner. My stuff that Mashika sent me, that Trish sent me, is going in the box, in the giveaway box. She did a bunch of beautiful jewelry. At some point, I'm going to put a $50 gift card for Amazon in this box. Vixie's got stuff that creators have sent her that she's putting in the box. Everybody from the channel has found stuff to put in this box. Like, I am not joking. This is going to be a massive box. It's going to be huge. And if you're not in on it, you're missing out. Now, of course, there are going to be rules to the giveaway. Once we hit the 500 subscribers, Vixie says that we're going to give it 30 days. And when you can go back into... Yep, Vixie did do a picture giveaway. I'm going to get into that in a second. But as far as once we hit 500, you can go and you can comment on our videos as many times as you like. And per comment, that is an entry into the giveaway. I can't get in it because I'm up on the camera. So hundreds of dollars worth of loot, you guys, to show you how much we appreciate it. We need 144 people. That's just gross. That's not gross. That's amazing. Vixie has a little, it's like a Polaroid camera now. And she is doing pictures of behind the scenes. Like Myrtle actually won the first set of pictures. And it's while we're on screen, it's stuff that goes on behind the scenes. She's got a picture that she took of herself that she's going to go ahead and autograph and send out. And I think it's a really cute idea because it keeps you guys, it lets us know that we appreciate you. It shows you guys kind of what we have going on in our backgrounds. 12 dozen, 100. Oh, it's called a gross. Okay, I'm sorry. I was unaware. You made a pun. Okay, I got you now. I'm not always the smartest cookie. But we have got a lot of stuff going on, and we have so many plans for the future for you guys and for us, and we just want to keep doing this. And we want you guys to enjoy what we're doing. Because we like doing it, and we just hope we just hope that you guys like what we're doing, so that you guys keep it was punny. We just hope that you guys like what we're doing, and we want you guys to keep coming back because we appreciate you guys being here, and we love hanging out with you guys. Kids, I got like 2 minutes, and I have nothing else to rant about, but I've got to feed myself. I need to talk to Vixie. She wants to play Don't Starve together. I might actually not play Borderlands just to be able to play with Vixie. That's a big shit deal, guys, because I'm addicted to Borderlands now. Thanks, Steam, for that. But we will be back to Wednesday at 4 p.m. with the makeup table. And that, like I said, is the beginning of our week. So don't forget to come hang out with us on that. As always, we do love and appreciate you guys. I'm rambling, and I apologize. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Come back on Wednesday. We'll start with the makeup table, and our week will start all over again. We can't wait to see you guys. Don't forget to jump in the Discord and hang out with us there as well. Don't forget, trolls taste like chicken. And love your fellow human. Even if they're stupid. I mean, even the guy next door is okay right now. He hasn't actually yelled in a couple of weeks. I think the cops might have had something to do with that. You will get your prize when it gets there. Be patient. It's okay. It will get there. I promise. But you guys, it's that time. So thank you so much for being here and listening to me just randomly babble on about whatever the fuck I was talking about today. Don't forget to like or dislike. Don't forget to follow the links. Don't forget to jump in the Discord. As always, bye! Hey, I'm Cherry Bomb Pop. You're watching Cherry Rants. And if there's something that I said that offended you, maybe your dumbass should have read the description below. Kaylee, bye!
Your mission, Cherry, should you choose to accept it, is to bring chaos to planet Flipside on Monday nights. As always, should you or any part of the Bomb Pop force be caught or killed, the head of Ixie Squad will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's up, fuckers? Y'all, there's times I can't tell if I'm just in a bad mood or if everything around me is just really fucking annoying. Tacos are more important than pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, I said what I said. You can fuck off. And when you get there, you can fuck off from there too. Then fuck off some more. Just keep fucking off. And when you get back here, go fuck off some more. And then fuck off again. I judge those motherfuckers on if they're an asshole or not.